Hello everyone, this is the Underdog, aka the German Viking, and I seen this quite a lot lately in regards to what the Boogie has been saying, and I just have to cover each and single one of them because they're so horrendous. Again, the guy who claims to be in the middle tries to be objective, not to hurt anyone's feelings, yet goes on these rants on Twitter to bash people who don't basically agree with him, and, and basically uses these authoritarian SJW tactics to talk, have these talking points against anyone who disagrees with him. So let's jump into these ridiculous tweets. So the first two ones that I discovered were Boogie, but just saying good, and he posts this. Saskatchewan man rips down burns Nazi flag on house. How is that a good thing? How that's public? That's sorry, not public, private property, and someone is ripping that down. Now, I don't endorse what this symbol means, but how is that a good thing for a for discourse? And he's basically advocating against private property. What what would he say if someone went to his property and just tore down his American flag if he had one flying? Would he be against that? Or would he be for that? Because maybe the person who ripped down the flag would deem the American flag as hateful. But I seriously doubt that, because he would probably see that as private property and basically stealing or vandalism. See, this is the hypocrisy that I don't like with these people. So let's see. He says just right under this tweet, he says something more. He continues with this statement as addendum to the previous one. In before people say flying flags is free speech and therefore protected speech, you ain't wrong, but I'm also okay with encourage. He encourages this. Someone to tell you how they feel about it, but I'm also personally okay with them stealing your flag and burning it as long as it's the Nazi one. So, he's literally the slippery slope. He's promoting this, and what if someone doesn't say, this isn't enough? What if they also deem the Confederate flag and deems it how about the American flag? So where do you draw the line, Boogie? If people say this, this is so screwed up logic. This is so, you're basically for theft and vandalism of something you don't agree with. Are you serious, man? How can you claim to be objective? You're just a hypocrite at this point. But there's more. I have more tweets. It just gets better or worse depending how you view it. So the other tweet is for the whole pro Jared thing. Boogie says, if this whole pro Jared thing taught us anything, it's this: don't send dick pics. No one really wants to see them. No one can be trusted with them, anyways. And I can't. He continues with, this is easy for me to say though, because my little Goomba is too small to show up on films anyways. I mean, he's somewhat self-deprecating, but he doesn't even realize that, I mean, from what people are alleging him to do is grooming minors and sending this to minors. Jesus Christ, Boogie. Oh my god. Shouldn't the tweets say, don't send dick pics to minors? Or don't be a creep? My God, Boogie, what are you doing? I just can't even with him. If that's what he took from that. So he continues with other tweets. Man, so a lot of people went nuts in either favor or against my tongue in cheek. I think that's what he's supposed to write about blocking people. First off, my feed, my rules. It's not censorship because you can keep saying your truth, just don't read it. It's me trying to be healthier, a less suicidal person. I thought you were a centrist that want to hear from both sides. I do. I will keep hearing ideas and criticism from both sides, all sides, just not from toxic assholes. Seems fair to me. I mean, again, Boogie, you are the one that claims to be in the middle, try to be objective, and then anytime someone goes against you, you would deem someone a toxic, well, what you would call them toxic. And I just hate this is fence sitting like bull crap, where you claim to be objective as you self claim you to be, but then you go on your Twitter feed and just instead of ignoring them, you'll block them. And I mean, you put yourself in the spotlight. You put yourself as this guy who can be approached and be tweeted at, and instead you're actively saying you're gonna block people, and yet you claim to be pro free speech. If I'm being entirely honest, I'm continuing to struggle with my mental health, and I think this is going to be a way to improve. Get mad at me if you want, but I gotta do me. So why are you even on Twitter? Why are you as your job on YouTube? It's not healthy for you to be on YouTube, but you still make videos. You like the attention. You're a hypocrite. So you say you have mental health issues. Fair enough. If you have mental health issues and can't deal with all this abuse, then just stop tweeting, get off the internet, do something else, and try to improve yourself. But don't go and tell everyone that you play the victim, and then you continue this vicious circle. I know I'm playing armchair psychologist here. I'm not trying to diagnose him with anything. I'm just trying to make some common sense. When he's this very famous YouTuber, and basically laughing at free speech on the internet, pro stealing something on the internet. Basically, what he took from pro Jared is don't send dick pics when he basically grooming minors allegedly, and then he goes back. I mean, this is every time he gets some stick from what he's saying, he goes back to I'm blocking people because they're toxic and I have mental health issues. Just delete the Twitter app. And I mean, Jesus Christ. So here is another tweet. Look, I'm not trying to be a dickhead towards him. I mean, if he legitimately has issues, don't go on the internet and then make yourself a target, or go and criticize something and don't expect some blowback for it. Jesus Christ, Boogie. And here, my new social media policy: if you're toxic, I block you. If you're mean to me or others, I block you. If you call people names, I block you. If you are a rude ass, I block you. If your profile is largely negative, I block you. Basically, I'm blocking most of you. So you're basically Steve Shives at this point. What is the point on being on the internet and sharing your opinion if you can't even handle criticism? And you deem basically everyone toxic? Are you serious, Boogie? It's such a hypocritical bullcrap. Basically, becoming Steve Shives and anyone who is mean to you. Jesus Christ! I mean, turn off your goddamn computer and go outside. This obviously will make my life better, but I hope it makes your life better too. You can forget I exist and stop hating on me and what I make, and maybe go find something you like to talk about. No, you make these ridiculous statements, and then you can't handle what people are saying to you, and then you go and basically tell if you should. Oh my god, you're basically blocking anyone, and you should just go somewhere else instead and talk about something you like. You sound like an SJW. Why do you have to be negative towards Last Shadow? You're just a racist and a sexist if you don't like that movie. This sounds like eerily familiar. Jesus Christ, Boogie. These are garbage takes. My god, you can't just put something into the void of the internet and don't expect to get some something in return. There's someone somewhere that is going to say something if you just put something into the internet, the void of the internet. Jesus Christ, and the ratio is hard as well. 1,400 replies and 400 retweets, 473 retweets, and 9,000 likes. I mean, he has some decent likes, but the ratio is pretty bad. I mean, come on, Boogie. You cannot expect to be immune to criticism when you make garbage hot takes on the internet. You made so many hypocritical videos, and I mean, you basically made your entire personality of discussion, having to have debates and criticism, and then you just turn on a dime anytime it goes against you. It's just such a hypocritical bullcrap. So, anyways, thank you guys for watching. I just don't know what to say about Boogie. He's just a hypocrite at this point, and either should just turn off the internet completely, or should be able to handle all the criticism he gets. Anyways, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next time. Bye.